Bucks here. So, Team of the Week and Season 4 on the morrow. Let's go through it tonight. Give my thoughts, how to prep, that kind of stuff. We talked about it on Market Monday, but if we need to reiterate today, we'll talk about it today with a little bit more information in our hands. So, shout out to the Mutt Sub and Scramble for posting it. We'll use his today for Team of the Week. So, obviously, the low-end cards we don't really care about. Jaden Reed, he's a Jordan Love merchant, or is Jordan Love a Jaden Reed merchant? I don't know. But they've all been playing well, right? They have been. Jonathan Abram right here, 87 overall. Jerome Ford, 87. Like I said, don't really care. Derek Barnett, 91. I mean, 91 can play. It could definitely play in your roster without a doubt and get you some wins. But really the impactful cards are going to be these high-end cards, the 94s. The only issue is, as you guys saw with our Team of the Week video yesterday, the back's kind of rough. And getting the cards kind of tough. So not a whole lot of excitement since they're so expensive and not that fun to use. But anyways, Josh Allen does get under pressure discounted. CeeDee Lamb, I think, is short out discounted. Nothing impressive right there. But a 94 speed wide receiver for Team of the Week. I find, like, I'm actually really disappointed in Team of the Week this year with how it feels like they've made this kind of like what should be a premier promo kind of just fine. Now this Kyler Murray card, let's be real here, is kind of cool, right? They have an AP update, which I'll talk about right here, and I want to lead Kyler Murray into it because he's the first discounted SSFL, set fee lead, right? He gets set fee lead for a discount. Set feet lead is going up to 5 AP, but the offense and defense is also changing. So offense is going up 1 AP, defense is going up 2 AP, but your entire offensive AP up to 8 will be used up by the increase to set feet lead. So your offense really shouldn't change a whole lot. But Kyler is getting the discount, so there is that potential for him to be a sort of meta quarterback. It's going to be strange going from 6 foot, however large William Perry is. I don't know his exact height, 6 foot million. No, he's not that tall, but to Kyler Murray. So it's going to be an interesting adjustment, see if the ball gets knocked down the line of scrimmage with him. Let's go into Season 4, right? The one that we're here for, the big grind fest. I don't know why my thing isn't working right here. For some reason, my internet got kicked off. But Season 4, generally, like, season changeovers in the past have been some of the biggest days in Mutt. But it definitely feels like these seasons and how they structured it in Madden 24 has been kind of a big disappointment. Maybe I'll hang on. So it's been kind of a big disappointment this year because in previous season turnovers, like if you go way back when they first started it, you'd spend 8 hours kicking field goals. You'd be done with everything, getting the rewards, and everybody was like kind of hyped about it because of how easy it was to get them. But the rewards were kind of like okay, and we still have the same problem we have right now, where it's like, in order to get all the rewards, you basically have to pay EA for them. And it was kind of annoying for that. So it's no longer that way. And I think part of why the season has changed and a little bit more disappointing is that it's going to take so long to get this Ty Law all the way up to 94. Level 55, you're going to get this 94 Ty Law at. But the cool thing is, here's Joe Montana's 94, a little slow, but not nearly as good as Kyler. But we'll talk about his ability in a second. Radio, I guess we'll talk about it right now. Master Tactician. Faster bonus hot routes and quick playmaker. So basically it's 3 abilities wrapped into one. It is playmaker, it is hot route master, and it is the conductor. All into one for master technician. It is 5 AP though. So you will not be able to stack at current look master tactician and set feet lead, which basically makes Joe Montana useless. And I think that's part of the reason why we don't like EA's new season rewards. Like, yeah, this is cool. It's going to be like over a month before we can get them. And at that point, if you don't run set feet lead against all the knockouts, right? They're at 11 AP now. There's going to be a ton of knockouts on the field. You're going to have a tough time throwing the ball. You're going to have to basically be using a Tom Brady or old Peyton Manning check down type system. If you want to throw the ball vertically, you're going to struggle. And I'm not saying it's impossible to do it, but it's going to be very hard without set feet lead between these zones and these knockouts and stuff that you're going to face online. So with that said, it's tough, because it's going to cost 10 AP to get something that we only have 9 AP with this Joe Montana. So it's very sad. They didn't think that through. They didn't make, maybe they'll discount set fee lead on this guy now, down to 4. We'll see. Chris Jones, another one. He gets Colossus. So basically it's another X Factor. I don't know what the triggering condition on this X Factor is. They didn't state it. They did say they'll come out with like a blog post tomorrow going over that. Jerry Rice right here, 95 speed. That's really neat, right? Jerry Rice, really neat. And he, let's see, what does he get? What does he get? Short elite. 4 AP. Short elite. Like, I don't know if EA doesn't know, but they nerfed this year. This isn't last year in like the man coverage meta where short in was super powerful and short out was super powerful because they allowed us to actually get the route break. They took that out of the game. Short elite no longer makes that big of a difference because last year we needed it for the route running. This year it doesn't have the route running, and we don't like, catching short under 10 yards. It's like cool, but gift wrap kind of helps that. In 4 AP to catch the ball on 1 card short, it's so out of touch, it's crazy. So that's another useless ability. Ray Lewis, this looks like the best card of the bunch, obviously being a 96 overall. It would lead you to believe that he'd be the best overall. 94 speed. Remember 94 speed. We're going to come back to that in a second. Ray Lewis does get Enforcer Supreme. He also gets Lurk Artist for 0 in another bucket. So Enforcer Supreme, I love it, right? Grants Unbreakable, Demoralizing Hit Sticks, 2 AP. So that is actually something that can be used on defense. And I don't know how good it's going to be. Hopefully it's solid. I hope it's not like Avalanche and automatic fumbles, but I do like the fact that it's something like, I know it's just a combination of abilities we already have, but like I like the changeup right here, okay? So with that said, here are all the ones together. We'll go over and we'll show them all on the screen in a second. It's Ray Lewis, Ty Law, Montana, Jones, Rice, right? No Steelers, but Steelers have gotten season pass in the past, so I'm not going to be angry about it at all. I always love good days for the Steelers themed team, and tomorrow's not going to be one of those days either for Team of the Week 17. But we had a Team of the Week 16 with Pickens, so I'm satisfied. With that said, let's go back to his speed, right? And like this 96 Ray Lewis, okay, we're going to take a look here in a second. So 96 Ray Lewis is going to be got at Ray Lewis upgrade level 50. Okay, so level 50 for the Ray Lewis. And that's 94 speed. And if I look at my Rob Gronkowski right now and what they've given us, 97 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 agility, which is kind of like, you'd obviously want the ability to be the difference maker, but that's kind of tough, right? Because Ray Lewis is not as tall as Gronk, but that's the danger with giving such a good team away. Not away, they're not giving it away. It was very expensive. That Ray Lewis and other cards after that are going to be kind of like disappointing, right? We're going to get stuck and get to that stale area. And now the thing is, grinding these levels is really time consuming, right? I got up to level 55. I know some guys all like maxed it out. What is it, 59, 60? I probably will not be getting there tomorrow, before tomorrow at all. But yeah, and that's kind of the downside of the season promos, that there's a lot less hype. It's a lot harder to get through. It's a lot bigger of a grind. So I wish there was kind of like a spike early on, that like gives people like a bunch of free stuff right away. And I get it. You can't get the first few levels a decent amount. The Ty Law, but a 90 overall B&D is your big power spike right away. I don't know. It seems to me there's something missing with the season changeover versus what we used to have in it. As far as prepping for it, I'm not sure there's anything you can do to prep for it. I know some people were like selling off their teams, and I still don't get why. Like for the playoff promo, maybe expecting the playoff promo to go up in overalls, even though we just got an overall upgrade. So I was confused by the Market Monday. I really didn't see anything in the comments or anybody online that would clear up that confusion for me. But anyways, there it is. There's the grind. If you guys get on it for these cards, good for you. Overall, let me look through my notes. Yeah, AP update's the biggest thing. I'm surprised they didn't announce a patch. I really am. I know we got a couple more GMMs the next couple days, but I'm really surprised we didn't announce a patch, because usually there's another patch here at the start of January. It's like the last big change one. Sometimes we get one in February, and then after that it's like emergency patches only. But we'll see. Hopefully the patches is, if it comes, when it comes, sort of cool. So yeah, Jerry Rice level 44, Route Tech for 1 AP. I talked about, yeah. Oh, there's season tokens too. I guess they didn't. Maybe I'll refresh. They put season. Yeah, here they go. Here you go. So there's some token rewards. So token rewards here. If you exchange 4, you can either exchange 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you exchange 4 season tokens, You can get a choice 1 out of 10 B and D, 94 overall. So adding more value into the season grind, I think, is a W. But that's set tokens to come in a while. Of course, there will be server maintenance tomorrow. They said server issues. There will be server maintenance tomorrow morning, so don't worry. You have been banned during the server maintenance tomorrow. And just move on with your life. Go be a family man instead of a mutt man if you're worried about server maintenance tomorrow morning. That you'll be banned from the game from. Anyways, that's a dumb joke. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be on for the grind. Of course, I'll see you then, my dudes.